In my opinion, we should have a still watch in every Baldurian home. Why? I'm glad you asked. Help with the dishes.
Risk being in open view. Just out of view. Breathe quiet. Move with care.
You know what? I'm glad they posted me out here. Those writers were starting to piss me off. All the incessant, inane chatter.
Hang on! You're not allowed down in the basement. Only Master Needle is permitted access to the printworks.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. With a flick of the wrist.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
Can't give up now. To be cautious. This calls for careful footwork.
Well, well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story. Oh, we have plenty of ink. Enough to cover all your misadventures in this good city. Trafficking refugees into our city is hardly a good look. Especially when so many are absolutists and murderers. The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should be. And then, we can only hope the Fist do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over. Pray tell, how exactly will you disseminate that information? What's the name of your highly popular broadsheet? No? Exactly. The headlines are loaded into the printworks already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of free speech. Vox Populi, Vox Dei. Now, guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
You'll not find any fear-mongering here. We're an honest.
All right, time to skulk about. Softer than a whisper. That's a friendly-looking shadow. Right, two will do the trick.
The truth is the truth. We trust our readers to make up their own minds.
Well, Edward, I do support Lord Gortash's campaign. For several reasons.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
Best think ahead, or I'm lost. Look carefully now.
I've no qualms about the quality of the content. I've always enjoyed reading it myself.
Don't tell our writers that.
Newsflash, dipshit. You're interrupting me. Make like a page and turn.
Used to be much quieter around here. Much less profitable, mind. So it ain't all bad.
Wise and merciful Lord Gortash.
People don't always know their own minds.
We give thanks.
You'll not find any
We
fear-mongering
know
here.
you will drive back the army of the Absolute and raise our city to its pinnacle. We stand with you and for you. Our lives are yours. Our enemies are forfeit. You shall bring us, true children of the gate, into the light.
Light, bring us Gortash!
Standard procedure. Gortash just wants to make sure that there's no misinformation.
The truth is the truth.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch? Well, I am so glad you asked, Edvard. Why, yes. I'd love to do an interview. Oh, sorry. Thought you were one of the mouse journalists.
such a good... You want the who's who and the what's what? Speak to Karis. She's always got the best goss. None of it's been wrong yet. Broadsheet's rather dull today. This was you found everything juicy.
Gortash, an archduke. Saw him once at a distance. Looked like too much of a pipsqueak to fill those boots.
What do you need now? I would, but you have so many friends already. In that case, I'd be happy to tag along.
Hello. Nice day for a walk.
Anything interesting in today's broadsheet, Karis?
Not late. Straight from the Baldur's mouth.
What about Estra's column? She always has something juicy in the Gazette.
Estra's column's been looking soft. The cycle will reach its zenith. If you want it to, or otherwise.
And then what happens?
Not a soul.
Broadsheet's rather dull today. Don't suppose you've learned anything juicier of late, Karis?
If this was green,
Both the gossip and the Gazette have been drier than the animal.
Trust me.
It's a shame. Edward used to do such a good job running the Gazette.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Found anything interesting in today's broadsheet, Karis?
Not late. Unless you have more. Straight from the Baldur's mouth.
What about Estra's column? She always has something juicy in the Gazette.
Even Estra's column's been lacking soft.
Careful, I might.
smile as a fever sear me to my core. I will bask in her febrile radiance.
Lovely day for it.
Broadsheet's rather dull today. Don't
We are all going to die. Some of us really intend to do so in the service of something greater. And to thank blessed Salona for the honor.
It's a shame. Edvard used to do such a good job running the Gazette. Oh, come now, Paris. The broadsheet isn't that bad.
That you wanted. A never-ending march of toil and suffering. The land is sick, and so are its people. We must cleanse the ills Faerun's impotent godlings have failed to scorch.
Found anything interesting in today's broadsheet, Paris?
We grasp the net. We embrace the cycle that has begun to its fullest degree.
What about Esther's
No time to rest.
To burn this sickness from us all.
Ooh, gods. He's spouting a load of crap. Don't waste your time.
We've got no choice. We have to do what he says.
Listen and submit to the mistress of disease.
Talona? You want to let Talona loose in our
I don't need any attention right now.
This corpse has been desecrated, displayed, and there's nothing random about it. Circus clothes. What an end for Dribbles the Clown.
If people were publicly hanged in a proper city, Neverwinter to say, it'd be all over the broadsheets. A disgrace.
Zen will be back soon. Get back. Oh, do you actually want one? Sorry, can't sell you any right now, but you can look. Mum will be back soon. I mean, shopkeeper will be back soon.
Don't tell anyone I called Archduke Gortash a pipsqueak, all right? Thanks.
The broadsheet isn't that bad.
I would love to have seen Gortash's coronation, but I would have to have skipped the after feast. I'm on a strict diet.
It's honestly amazing. I'd have thought Karis's gossip would have been wrong at least once, but no. Always bang on.
Now don't believe anything Kate over there tells you. She's an awful liar. Don't get me wrong. I like a wee gossip as much as the rest, but Caitlin does get a bit carried away with the tall tales. Don't get me wrong.
Once Gortash clears up the cultists,
Not of late.
La la la, dee da dee dum dee dee, bum bum bum. The roses of Eliant. I may work for a hard-hearted rat fucker, but I still keep a song in me heart.
Vincent here is a wastrel and a scapegrace, but he does amuse me.
When I think about the poor refugees starving in Rivington, I could just weep. I believe I'll drown my tears in another brandy.
Welcome, traveller. Remember, this ain't the blushing mermaid. It's the elf song. So behave yourself. That's right. And a lonely job it is too. When you're the muscle, no one thinks about your heart. Very funny. Go on inside. We're looking for comedians. Welcome back. Don't break anything.
On days like this, I miss the forest. I used to scamper amongst my woodland friends, if you can believe it. Here, not a squirrel in sight.
Tears balls. Just lost the best job I ever had. Easy work in the upper city. But you don't care. And why should you? Sorry I said anything.
Still here, valued client. The drinks are still inside.
The service here is worse than ever. What do you have to do to get a drink around here?
He's delivered. Yeah. These attack sites are enough to make my eyes.
Probably best if I keep a low profile. They used to know me all too well in the elf song.
I wonder if our paths are... Archduke? Lord Gortash is a trifle young for that, don't you think? Not that anyone cares what you think, or me, for that matter.
That puffed up parvenu, Gortash, an archduke. However did they find a crown big enough for his head?
Are you funny enough to cause a laugh riot? Come on in and challenge the house comedian.
You talk about the honor of your order, but what about my honor? I made a deal.
Stug, if you want to join the Vigilant Knights, you have to quit beating people up.
My sister Gerva has talked me into joining her Holy Helm Order, but I got a job to finish first.
Breaking the knees of debtors for the Guild isn't honest work, and you know it. That's why you're giving it up.
But I already took the money for it from Uktar, so I gotta follow through. It's like an oath or something. And I know you understand oaths, Gerva.
What am I going to tell the Vigilant Knights, Doug? That you're knee-breaking for goodness? You know that's right, Stug. If Uktar sends someone after you, I'll back you up. And so will the rest of the knights.
You say that now, but you haven't met Uktar's enforcer, Elliot. No, you're right. I'm sick of the whole business. If Elliot comes looking for me, we'll find a way to deal with him.
City under siege.
Still here, stranger? Me too. Not yet ready to face up to what I have to do, I guess.
Just one more, Stug, and then we'll go. See you, stranger.
Hello, old friend. Oh, so I assume. I used to know everybody around town, but now I'm a new man. A worried man, a playwright who lost the will to write. Now I worry no more. Can't write a word? What does it matter?
Dorian, how is the rat diet going?
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
From one warrior to another, I must say, it's just embarrassing the way the Flaming Fist lets this murderer go around killing people and getting away with it. You don't need subtlety to sort these matters out, just persistence. That's what I told Commander Portier, anyway. Commander Portier says she already has some investigators she trusts. Soft-talking namby-pambies, I'd wager. But when they fail, and they will, count on it, she knows where to find Dame Gizarm. Then, it'll be my turn. You don't solve a murder by talk. While you're talking, the killer is out there, killing again.
I sure wouldn't want to be one of the Flaming Fists. They got the shittiest job in town. Believe me, I know something about knocking heads together. Of course, if I was one of the Fists, I'd make sure things got straightened out in these streets double quick.
I've been thinking about it. No, I feel bad about all them refugees, but we just can't let them flood into the city. We'd be overwhelmed. In fact, that's probably the Absolute Army's plan.
Just between us, I don't believe everything I hear from Archduke Gortash. He's entirely too slick to be trustworthy.
As far as I'm concerned, Lord Gortash gets the benefit of the doubt. Until he does something obviously wrong, he's got my support. We can't afford to be squabbling with the Absolute crawling up our arses.
If it were up to me, I'd replace all the Flaming Fists with Steel Watchers. At least the big teapots don't make lewd suggestions when you pass by. They smell better, too.
See Alan at the bar for drinks. I'm busier than a two-pecker go.
I'm feeling a bit parched and peckish.
Me too. Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
Well, well, look what the bugbear dragged in. Can't believe we both made it to the city, and with our limbs attached. We did, didn't we? Never thought I'd begrudge being alive. Alas, I've got nothing in my pockets but lint and disappointment. Back in the Grove, I'd have taken you up on that. But my situation has changed somewhat. So how about this? Alan puts swill in the bottles, but I know where he keeps the good stuff. Here. You saw nothing. You heard nothing. I need to get back to work before Alan throws a fit. But stick around. You brighten the place up. Heading to the roof. Sort your own drinks in the meantime. Why did we need an archduke? What can I get you? Make it as easy as possible and leave a big tip. Thanks. Check the roof. But you didn't hear that from me. Enjoy. Heading to the roof. Sort your own drinks in the meantime.
Snappy dresser, that Willoughby. Though he should lose the monocle.
I am hopeful that we shall be thoroughly entertained. I hear this fellow is monstrously droll.
Get ready! I hear this guy is really good.
My buddy Roanoke almost pissed himself laughing.
This dwarf in the audience matches the description of that serial killer. He bears watching.
What in the hell's are you staring at? I got spinach in my teeth. No. And it isn't sucker or patsy either. Whatever your con is, try it on someone else.
I've got the kind of thing you like if you like this kind of thing.
This guy is funny. I like his monocle. Anyone who wears a monocle is all right with me. In fact, I should get a monocle.
This dwarf in the audience matches the description of that serial killer. He bears watching.
What in the hell's are you staring at? I got spinach in my teeth. Isn't it? Got it at Carmen's, if you must know. Now, button it, I want to hear this guy.
Don't want to draw any attention. Let's get in and out.
Look away. Act like you don't know me. Come on, be a pal.
Mage hand is a cantrip. He can keep casting it all night.
This guy.
This dwarf.
What in the hell's are you staring at? Isn't it?
Welcome to the Elf Song Traveller Tavern. No, wait. That's backwards. Anyway, my dad tells the jokes here. Sometimes they're funny.
Out of sight, out of mind. Right, time to skulk about. Don't mind if I do. That's interesting.
You know why they're called steel watchers, right? They're watching to see if you're stealing. Yeah?
A criminal act is being investigated. You might want to explain the extent of your involvement. A criminal would never speak with such integrity. You must be innocent. A criminal act is being investigated. You might want to explain the extent of your involvement. You managed to get away with that. Better not try your luck too often.
Hey, would it kill you to...
I hope this comedian is as good as they say he is. If the Absolute is going to kill us all, I want to go out laughing.
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You want to play along? Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambium. That's right, I got fiend zoned. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The Elf Song patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead, but not literally. Got me? Adequate, but no better. Win or lose, I'm stealing that one. Pig jokes are never wrong. Well done.
Cheers, whistles, and applause. You're almost shocked.
Yeah, you're hilarious. Now get out of here before I lose my job. Hey, you know why it isn't wrong to fart in a Stormshore tabernacle? It smells divine. Second best? Me? Maybe it's time for this old boy to find a new grift.
Pardon me, sir. You look prosperous. I'll bet you have someone who'd like a nice piece of jewellery at discount price for a good cause. Escape. Escape from Baldur's Gate for my husband and me. Lord Gortash wants Marek's head, so we have to get out. There's a smuggler's sloop leaving for Waterdeep with 2 berths left. But the captain wants a fortune for him. This necklace is all I have. Thank you, sir. You've done me a kindness.
Halt, Civvy. Turn back. This is an active crime scene.
Hold on, Thornhill. I'm tired of standing here. Devella's been up there for ages. Some diversion would be welcome.
Constable Devella said she wasn't to be...
Investigator Valeria outranks her. As you were, Civvy. Fair warning, though. She's in a foul mood.
Get a move on, civilian.
The job description doesn't include be an arsehole, Thornhill.
Relax.
Timor's tonsils. I'm even busier than before.
Chef Revere has been staying most vigilant since your warning, yes. Only murders in this kitchen will be of the rat kind. Look at you, just lying around, you furry chunk.
Back again? We're trying to relax here. Oh, kill those rats, would you? When they're dead, the other servants will feed us.
Rovere burned the bouillabaisse again, and now I have to scrub the pot. Some chef he is.
Drink up, Lars. We're celebrating. If you won't drink with me, I bet this stranger will. Right, stranger? I'm Clovia Throaks. Pleased to meet you. Our son Gaspar has finally found himself a proper job.
Aye, security at the Steel Watch Foundry. But I still wish he'd taken up the family business.
Now, Lars, you know Gaspar never had the patience for all the stitching a tailor has to do. Sewing rabbit-skin cloaks? Well, that's all right for some, I guess, but not for our Gaspar.
No, our Gaspar preferred hanging around the guild hall. I was afraid he was going to end up as a guild bone breaker.
Good thing I introduced him to darling Tamia Holst. She straightened Gaspar out. Found him a place in the foundry. Perceptive one, aren't you? Blast. The plum bubbles may have gone to my head. But I guess it's time to tell you. I'm leaving you. I'm starting a new life with Tamia. I'm going to sell the business. And the money we used to start it was mine in the first place. I'm afraid that's it. For Throaks, for cloaks. Oh, dear. The bottle's empty. Let's have another and talk about it.
I think I need to take a walk. In a minute.
I thought you were going for a walk, Blas.
What? Oh, you're still here. Maybe you should take the walk.
I thought you were
What?
A new Archduke? Fancy. Never had one of them before.
Gortash, Archduke of Baldur's Gate. I hear he's moved into the penthouse at Worm's Rock. That place must cost a fortune. Per diem.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is. With all this talk of war, what else are folk to do but drink? I reckon the murder we'd had something to do with it too. Got punters all intrigued. On that morbid note, what can I get you fine self? Going to make this place famous, I reckon. Victim is a bloody duke. Boleyn Stelmane. Well, she was a duke. Now she's just bloody. I reckon I'll be able to charge double for that room once the constable's done with it. Murders and ghosts are always grand for business.
At least, I hope. I tell you what, the murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's nothing to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over. The city always wins. There's always some hero that saves the day. It's the way things work. Charity! In Baldur's Gate! Good one. More asses and chairs means more coin in my pouch. You got yourself a deal. Top floor's all yours. If it gets a bit too noisy at night, well, don't sleep above a pub. Welcome back. What can I do you for? Going to make this place famous, I reckon I'll be able to charge double for that. At least, I hope. It's been slim pickings since the Absolute butchered that supply convoy. But have a look. Fill your boots, mate.
flick of the wrist.
No, I don't blame you. But I believe you won't have some of the...
Spotted fiddling with that lock. Best fiddle with something else.
Don't want to draw any attention. What do we have here? Can't keep me out.
Belly up to the bar. We have mead, beer, and wine. Gold won't quench your thirst. Get yourself a mug of joy.
Stelmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Ah, you found my hiding spot. Not a word to Alan. He doesn't believe in things like breaks. Or eating.
Lacrissa, I'd be more than happy to help you out at work. I could...
No, focus on your music. Besides, I'll be living a life of luxury when your school takes off. No need. I'm looking after my girl Alfira. Isn't that right, sweetie pie?
Lacrissa!
All right. The hero and I will stop teasing. For now. A rich...
I'll never get tired of this view.
Same here.
Brent is due soon. I'll never get tired of...
Same here. Damn right. And not even pissy druids or cursed shadows can stop us.
Only because I had you. I'll never get...
Same here. A rich arsehole sent his drink back 3 times. So I spat in his last one.
Lacrissa?
He said it was delicious. What's that? No need. I picked up some extra shifts.
You didn't have to do that.
I know. I wanted to. You just focus on your music.
Bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good. To fetch her another bottle of mead, no doubt. Yes, I'm Devella, the unfortunate colleague. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her. Gods. That's it. Proof that I was right. I've been working on an assignment, see? A research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound. But this... I never expected this. I'll tell you what I know. A century ago, there was a man. Saravok Anchev. He was a child of the god of murder, Baal. He ruled the Iron Throne, a dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms-dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal Temple was revived. And with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthal. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back. And someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work. God save us all if you're right. But I believe it. Whoever it is, they're intimately familiar with Saravok's work. The brutality of the killings is on a par with Saravok's own. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reverence to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence. There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oath-bound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them? Not from round here, are you? We're in Baldur's Gate. This is just how things work. Thank you. That's all I can ask, and more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the Patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
He said it was delicious.
That's curious. Still me, even after everything. Strange bottle. Even stranger smell.
Rent is due soon. I was thinking I could do some busking.
No need. I picked up some extra shifts.
You didn't have to do that.
I know. I wanted to. You just focus on your music. Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
Speak.
Oakfather preserve you. Let's talk.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Come for a chat?
Call out, but there is no answer. The staff operate the dumbwaiter at night.
Hey, soldier.
What do you need now?
Keeping very well, I hope?
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword?
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
But please, don't look at me.
This guy was funny the other night. Of course, I had more to drink then.